I went nuts. I kicked a sandbag. I started yelling at all the PAs and the ADs and everybody else.
You broke your own rule.
Sling Blade, the 1996 independent film written, directed, and starring Billy Bob Thornton, remains a timeless classic that continues to captivate audiences with its raw emotional power and poignant storytelling. Over the years, it's solidified its place in cinematic history, earning critical acclaim and a dedicated fan base. But behind its iconic status lie myriad fascinating behind-the-scenes details and anecdotes that even the most ardent fans may not be aware of. Let's dive into some interesting and lesser-known facts about Sling Blade. Origin of the story. Sling Blade originated from a short film titled Some Folks Call It a Sling Blade, which Billy Bob Thornton wrote, directed, and starred in. The short film served as the foundation for the feature-length version that would follow. Thornton's inspiration for the story came from observing a man speaking in a distinctive dialect at a fast food restaurant. Intrigued by the man's mannerisms and speech patterns, Thornton began developing the character of Carl Childers. The short film received critical acclaim and won the Academy Award for Best Live-Action Short Film in 1995. This success laid the groundwork for expanding the story into a full-length feature. Independent production. Sling Blade was produced independently on a modest budget of around $1 million, a relatively small amount for feature film production. Despite its limited resources, Thornton was determined to bring his vision to life and enlisted the help of a dedicated team of filmmakers and actors. The film was shot in just 24 days, requiring careful planning and efficient execution to stay within budget and schedule constraints. Thornton's hands-on approach as a writer, director, and lead actor contributed to the film's independent spirit and creative integrity. Billy Bob Thornton's dedication. Billy Bob's dedication to Sling Blade extended beyond his role as writer and director. He also played Carl Childers. He immersed himself in the role, undergoing a physical transformation to better embody Carl's appearance and demeanor. He lost weight and adopted a distinctive Southern accent, meticulously crafting Carl's speech patterns and mannerisms. Thornton's commitment to the character was evident in his nuanced performance, which earned widespread acclaim and showcased his skills as an actor. Character inspiration. As we mentioned, he drew inspiration from a chance encounter with a man speaking in a distinctive dialect at a fast food restaurant. This encounter influenced not only Carl's unique voice, but also his complex personality and worldview. Though Billy Bob also later admitted that the character was a combination of two people he had met.
This character is based on two different ones sort of morphed together. One was black, one was white. The look and the walk and the mannerisms came from the black one. The situation came from the white one. He was literally fed like a dog out back of his house. And the guy actually...
Impact of the short film. The short film version of Sling Blade garnered significant attention and critical acclaim. It won the Academy Award for Best Live-Action Short in 1995, serving as a testament to Billy Bob Thornton's talent as a filmmaker and storyteller. It propelled his career forward, laying the groundwork for expanding the story into a feature-length film. John Ritter's dramatic turn. John Ritter's portrayal of Vaughn Cunningham, a gay man who befriends Carl Childers, marked a departure from his usual comedic roles and showcased a versatility as an actor. Known primarily for his comedic talents, Ritter delivered a poignant and heartfelt performance in Sling Blade, earning praise from critics and audiences. His portrayal of Vaughn added depth to the film's narrative and provided a nuanced exploration of friendship and acceptance. Ritter's willingness to take on a dramatic role in Sling Blade demonstrated his range as an actor and contributed to the film's overall impact. Collaboration with Robert Duvall. Robert Duvall's involvement in Sling Blade extended beyond his role as an actor. He also served as an executive producer of the film. His reputation as a highly respected and accomplished actor lent credibility to the project and helped attract attention to the film. His collaboration with Billy Bob Thornton added depth and insight to the production, and Duvall's portrayal of Carl's father provided a poignant and emotionally resonant performance. Impromptu casting. The casting of Dwight Yoakam, a country music star, as the abusive boyfriend Doyle Hargraves was a serendipitous moment in the production of Sling Blade. Yoakam's audition impressed Billy Bob Thornton, who recognized Yoakam's natural talent and ability to inhabit the role of Doyle with authenticity and intensity. Thornton's decision to cast Yoakam on the spot demonstrated his instinct for recognizing raw talent and his willingness to take risks in casting decisions. Yoakam's performance in Sling Blade received acclaim from critics and audiences alike. Realistic setting. The decision to shoot Sling Blade on location in Benton, Arkansas, added to the film's authenticity and sense of realism. Many of the locations featured in the movie, like the mental health facility where Carl is institutionalized, were real places in the area. Filming on location allowed the cast and crew to immerse themselves in the world of the story and capture the unique atmosphere of the southern setting. Billy Bob's choice to shoot on location in Benton contributed to the film's overall sense of place. In an interview with Conan O'Brien, Billy Bob talked about getting his character's haircut for the movie. They went to a very authentic, old-school Arkansas barbershop.
We went in the only barber shop in the town we were shooting in, and the barber was asleep. There was one chair, and he was asleep. And just to show you how old-fashioned the barber shop was, the ends of the chair arms were ashtrays, and he had a cigarette burning in each one of them.
Minimalist Score. The score of Sling Blade, composed by Daniel Lanois, was crafted with a minimalist approach that perfectly complemented the film's somber and introspective tone. Lanois, known for his work with artists like U2 and Bob Dylan, opted for sparse instrumentation and atmospheric textures to underscore the emotional depth of the story. Critical acclaim. Upon its release, Sling Blade received widespread critical acclaim, with particular praise directed towards Billy Bob Thornton's performance and skillful direction. His portrayal of Carl was hailed as a masterful and transformative performance. The film's screenplay, adapted from the original short film, was also celebrated for its depth and authenticity. The Academy Award win for Best Adapted Screenplay further solidified the film's critical acclaim and cemented its place in cinematic history. Influence on pop culture. Since its release, Sling Blade has left an indelible mark on popular culture, with its characters, dialogue, and iconic moments becoming ingrained in the collective consciousness. The character of Carl, with his distinctive speech patterns and unique worldview, has been parodied and referenced in various media, from TV shows to comedy sketches. And quotes from the film, such as Carl's famous line, "I reckon," have become cultural touchstones. Billy Bob's trajectory and his admission. His journey to stardom was anything but conventional. It wasn't until his 40s that he achieved widespread recognition with his breakout role in Sling Blade. Before that, he had been working as an actor, writer, and musician. Throughout the 80s and 90s, he appeared in a variety of film and TV projects, often in supporting roles. His ascent to fame was gradual, with roles in films like One False Move and Tombstone, and he certainly started off with humble beginnings. It wasn't until Thornton wrote, directed, and starred in Some Folks Call It a Sling Blade that his career trajectory changed dramatically. But in a candid interview with People magazine, Thornton reflected on his late-blooming success. He said, quote, "I don't think I was equipped in my early 20s to handle that, because I had a history in my late teens, early 20s, of certain chemical refreshments and things like that. I don't know if I would have made it through. I'm happy that things unfolded in a way that I didn't force, that they just happened. I still appreciate that." Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite role from Billy Bob Thornton? Let us know in the comments section below.